Welcome back. We all know independent journalist Nick Shirley from his viral videos. He spent months following the money, investigations looking into fraud in the United States, even testifying before Congress on the theft of taxpayer dollars. But now he's being threatened on the streets of New York City, called racist, Islamophobic, all for asking questions. And then his life threatened in this viral video.
I've seen your videos. I've seen your videos. The way you framed it is hey, you too. Thank you. How did I frame it? That was a bunch of racists over here. A bunch of racists over here. You.
How am I racist or Islamophobic?
Dude, what do I got to pull up 90 clips of you?
Me saving taxpayer dollars?
Saving taxpayer dollars. You know what, man? You. And get out of New York, man. Look, you know, it's really smart. You have a bodyguard. It's really smart. I want you to go into any leftist organization, show them my photo, they'll know who I am.
Okay, makes perfect sense.
No, someone's gonna you. I promise you.
For what?
Independent journalist Nick Shirley joins me now. Nick, I don't know if the audience could see it at the end of that video as he's crossing the street. He says to you something about it's going to happen to you. He does this, does he not? He holds like a finger gun up to the bottom of his chin like you're going to get shot.
Yeah, I said somebody's going to find you, then does this and walks away. And obviously these people, the reason why I actually went back and confronted this guy is because he yelled across the street from me, you're going to get kirked next. That's what he yelled at me. So I said, well, we can't let these people push us around. Like, we have to like stand up for yourself. You cannot just let these people think they can say that stuff. So I went back over across the street to talk with him, and then you see the interaction right there. And he can't even give one single example about why he says I'm Islamophobic or racist. But he does just do a lot of yelling, obviously, and can't give any example, and then obviously does this at the end as well.
So he begins your interaction, Nick, by saying you're going to get kirked next. And then at the end of your interaction, he suggests you're going to get shot with his hand. He says to you in that interaction, show my photo to any leftist organization and they'll know who I am, as though he is someone of some consequence. So have we found out who is this man?
Yeah, I have found out who this guy is. He's actually an immigration lawyer here in New York City, down by Chinatown, apparently. And like he said, he's very well known in all the leftist organizations. If you show his face, he's obviously involved. I even had a buddy who's also sent me an email saying that this guy had also threatened his life as well.
Wow.
Like, this guy's he's a radical.
And he's an immigration lawyer in New York City.
Yes, from what
Incredible. I've seen. Incredible. Here's the thing, Nick. I saw this video, and I don't know. I think it struck me like, this is insane. The place we are getting on a daily basis and on a multitude of stories, we are getting to this tribalistic, insane perspective. But then in the course of talking to you, you're always a calm guy, Nick. I would imagine this isn't the first time this has happened to you. Since you first put out your report about what was going on in Minneapolis last Christmas, I imagine this might be fairly regular.
Yeah, I mean, it happens every time. I mean, I get approached by hundreds of people when I'm in New York City. And this was just one guy who went absolutely crazy. I walked out of the subway and literally he started yelling at me. And then he said, I'm gonna get kirked. So then I went and said, no, we can't let these guys say this stuff. We can't let these guys bully us. And
right.
So I went and confronted him again. And these people have nothing to stand on. Like, they can't give you a single example. They are literally radical. Like, it's actually kind of dangerous.
What do you think should happen to him, Nick? I mean, should this guy be investigated? That's a terroristic threat at a minimum, I would think. I mean, it's a pretty direct incitement to violence. What do you think should happen to this lawyer?
Yeah, I do think he should be investigated, and all those left-wing groups that he says he's so well known for being a part of, they should also come out and saying, hey, we don't support this individual. But that's the crazy thing, is these left-wing organizations support individuals like this. Like, they don't want us to talk. Like, they want to silence us.
Yeah. Well, I hope that you won't be silenced, Nick, and I hope that somebody like this can face some measure of accountability. At a minimum, those people he works with distancing themselves from him, but we've seen how many elected officials have chosen not to distance themselves from the like of Graham Plattner, and all this seemed to come together today. It's just, I wouldn't hold my breath that these people are going to be distancing themselves from this type of behavior, but it should be, and we wish you the best. Thanks so much, Nick.
Thank you. At least, maybe they'll take his dog. He was strangling the dog.
Yeah, that's right. The dog didn't deserve being around this type of violence, these threats of violence either. All right, Nick Shirley, thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube. And catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.